Meta Ads has 15 plus completely different placements. And if you don't optimize your ads for each and every placement and you're sort of putting in a vertical video ad as a feed ad, as a Facebook in video ad, and it's not the right fit, and you're spending $326,000 plus per month on ads, you're missing out on an extra $218,000 per month, which means you're missing out on $2.6 million per year. So this is what everyone is currently doing when it comes to Meta ads. They'll probably have three creatives, a vertical video, they'll have a square photo, and they'll probably have a horizontal landscape video. And they'll force these three creatives into all 15 plus different placements that Facebook has. So they'll probably end up spending $326,000 in ads to make $654,000. So it's not too bad. You're getting like a 2.1, 2.2x ROAS. And that's what most people are currently doing. Now for the select few, this is something that VaynerMedia, Gary Vee does. This is sort of where I learned it from, is they'll go ahead and create native ads for each and every placement. Have a carousel ad, have a specific ad for the right-hand column, UGC ads, vertical ads, banners, photos, etc. So you end up having a specific ad for every single of the 15 plus placements. And by doing so, you're just going to get a much higher return on ad spend on all those other placements. So you end up being able to make $872,000 with the exact same ad spend. So with generic ads, you spend $326,000 to make $654,000. But when you go ahead and make native ads, you make 33% more with the exact same ad spend. Now you might look, okay, wow, like there's just so many different placements. There's in-video ads, there's messenger ads, there's native ads, there's Facebook news article, carousels, right-hand column. You're like, man, I just don't have the time. It's just too overwhelming. I don't know how to go ahead and optimize for each. And you're probably overthinking things. You're probably like, man, there's just too much. Let me just focus on the sort of the simple three. And let me lose out on the missing, $2.6 million a year. Well, don't worry. I'm going to go ahead and break down the easiest roadmap to go from having normal generic ads to having 15 plus native placement ads. I'll break it up in a simple way where you could go ahead and implement it on your own, or you can just simply give this video to a team member and be like, hey, watch this video by Andy and implement what he says in this video. It could be that simple. So yeah, this is how we can go ahead and optimize everything so that you can make an extra 200K per month, an extra 2.6 mil a year. Now, I've been in the e-com space for the last 7 years. I've been teaching about e-commerce on my YouTube channel, on my main YouTube channel, since I was 18. I know a decent amount about e-com, and I've helped students and clients generate over $2 million. Barson got a supercar off e-com. Tremaine made $2 million in 2 months drop shipping. So I've not only been able to get results for myself, not only been able to teach it, but I've been able to help other people achieve the results based off what I'm going to be showing you today. So yeah, in this video, I'll be showing you how you can go ahead and make extra money with each and every placement that you optimize, and how you can go ahead and optimize each and every one of those placements. So let me present it to you right now. So let's start with the right column ad. If you're currently spending 300K plus, you're missing out on an extra 15K per month. That's 200K per year. So what you don't know is the right-hand column, you get much lower CPMs. It stays visible for longer because as people are scrolling through the home feed, the right-hand column stays static. And it works very, very well for retargeting and reminding people who know your brand. So here are the tips. You want to go ahead and use short and bold headlines, 3 to 4 words max. You want minimalistic, high contrast image. Small thumbnails don't work well because it's pretty small, so it has to be big. A clear call to action, say for example, get 20% off, shop now, and not like very short and simple descriptions. Focus on a single action. Click, buy, shop, sign up, fill in the form, etc. Next is the Messenger inbox and sponsored messages ads. Now, if you're spending 300K per month, you're missing out on an extra 12K in revenue by optimizing this. That's an extra 150K per year you're missing out on by not optimizing and creating a native Messenger inbox ad. So the Messenger ads have a high open rate because people naturally check out the inbox. So there's a huge open rate. It's great for direct engagement and lead generation. And it's also great for retargeting high intent visitors, cart abandoners, people who visit your product page, and create sort of messenger ads with personalized offers. So let's go over the tips. You want to keep the message short and conversational. Mimic how a real person would send your message. Hey there, John. I noticed you visit my website. Wanted to reach out to you to see if you'd be interested in this offer we have. So an example, hey John, we're running a limited time offer on our best-selling smartwatch. Want 20% off? Tap below to claim it. Use quick reply buttons to encourage interactions. Example, tell me more versus not interested. So you can click buttons that they can easily reply. And if you're using sponsored messages, offer a discount or exclusive access to spark engagement. Hey, just want to say hi in your inbox. If you see this, I want to give you a special 20% off. Next is carousel ads. If you're currently spending 300K plus, you're missing out on 20K per month. You're missing out on like 150K of extra revenue by not optimizing your carousel ads. They have much lower CPMs than image ads. It increases engagement times because users are swiping. Usually, if you just have a photo ad, people see it and they scroll down. But when it's a carousel ad, they're scrolling through. So you have higher engagement time, and Meta favors ads that have higher engagement time. Great for storytelling and showcasing multiple angles of the product. So here's some tips. So you want to frame it as like a step-by-step story. The first frame could be the problem, the next frame could be the solution, and the next frame could be a result, and then say call to action. Or you can use it for before and after, before and after, before and after. Or you can even show the progress. Someone that weighed 200 kilos, 150, 10, 80 kilos, and you could show that journey, that storytelling. You're gonna have super high ROAS, super high like conversion rates, very underutilized. That's why you're missing out on 250K per year by not optimizing and really tailoring and creating native carousel ads that are actually for carousels. Next is audience network and native banner ads. So if you're currently spending 300K, you're missing out on roughly 15K per month, which is around 200K per year you're missing out on by not really optimizing and creating audience native banner ads. So audience network extends Meta reach beyond Facebook and Instagram and third-party websites and apps. So able to talk to your audience outside of Instagram and Facebook. CPMs are significantly lower. They can be 30 to 50% cheaper than feed ads. So it's really great for running low-cost traffic or brand awareness campaigns in the audience network first and retarget them in the feeds. That's a pretty cool trick. And obviously you always want to be retargeting people in audience network as well. So here's some tips. You want to use high contrast images and bold text. because sometimes the placements are quite small, as you can see. You want your headline to be ultra clear and direct. See how you have this small headline? Be like, this is the #1 rated skin serum, shop now. And avoid excessive details, because these ads are shown when people are quickly scrolling through, say, mail online. So it's not the environment where people stop and read. So you want to keep it simple and keep call to action simple. Tap to learn more instead of shop our full collection. Tap to buy now. Next is instant article ads, Facebook news articles. This is less popular, but if you optimize it, you're missing out on an extra 13K per month on the table. That's like another 150K a year that you're missing out on. So one, the CPMs are drastically lower. Like this is an underutilized placement at the moment. B, it works super duper well for informational products, blog to product funnels, and lead generation. It's for people that read. And C, if your brand has educational content, case study, blogs, articles, instant articles is amazing. Yeah, you can drive warm traffic, intent, like it attracts warm, intent-based traffic at a fraction of normal cost CPMs. So you're getting a high quality audience that reads. And it's super underutilized. There's a lot of blog to product funnels. And this would be perfect for it. So let's go over the tips. A, you want to use storytelling style headlines. An example, why over 50,000 people are switching to this running shoe. Make it look like it's an article. Don't make it look like this polished ad. Use text-heavy images with short paragraphs, because people don't like tons of paragraphs up. Like you want to put in images in between. And add an intriguing hook in the first line. You know, tired of back pain, this might change your life. There's a bunch of viral sort of clickbaity blogs that you can just model after for your instant articles. So yeah, here's an example of like a before and after. You know, I was working with a client, and before he just had something like, great news for a limited time, here's a 20% off coupon. Like it's very salesy. When you're doing a inbox message, you want to act as if you are a person that's messaging the customer. So after, you want to do something like, hey, I saw you left this, ... Hey Alex, I saw you left this in your cart. Want 20% off to complete your order? Let me know. You want to act as if you're a normal person. So here's like, when you start, everyone's gonna, when you start implementing this strategy, your ads, because it's your first time doing a inbox messenger ad, it's not going to be the best, but as you tweak it, as you optimize it, as you try to get the ROAS to be profitable, you'll get better. And when doing this, the clients' open rates skyrocketed, and Messenger became one of their strongest retargeting tools. So yeah, if you're currently spending $326K, you're going to make an extra $218,000 per month, $2.6 million per year if you optimize each and every placement. So you're going to be using the same ad spend. It only takes a few extra hours each month on top of your current creative testing process to optimize for these other placements. And you can simply just hire or train one person where their main goal is just to focus on native placement optimizations. Like their role could be, obviously you're going to have your main advertising and creative team on the Facebook stories, Instagram stories, news feed, those type of ads. But you can have one person that just focuses on repurposing your best performing sort of normal generic sort of ads, traditional ads, and optimizing and tweaking them and repurposing them for all these different placements. All you need is just one person. And you can literally just send them this video for the training, so you don't have to train them yourself. And another thing, you forget that this is really great for long-term branding. When you create a brand where everything just fits in place, you don't see some weird cropped photo that is like the face is cut off for the right hand side column, like things just aren't fitting. People, your audience can feel that. Whereas if you have things messy, the audience will also see that, hey, your brand is all over the place. So it's really good for long-term branding. So let me give you some summarized tips so it's not too overwhelming. So for Messenger, you want to keep your tone personal, conversational, short, and interactive. For the right-hand column, you want to be bold, minimalistic visuals, clear call to actions, no clutter. For the audience network, you want clear headlines, simple visuals, minimal text. For the instant article, leverage storytelling to tap into warm, intent-driven traffic. Carousel ads tell a story, problem, solution, result. It's pretty crazy. This is probably one of my favorite ads because you can tell a story within the feed. It's sort of like an instant article, but in a cool interactive format. So let me give you some action items. It's definitely overwhelming, but you want to take it one step at a time. So step one, start small. You don't have to overhaul and do every single placement in one go. Just begin with one placement. Like out of all the placements I showed you, which one that you like, whether it's a messenger ad or right-hand column ad, pick which one feels easiest and fun to you. Keep it simple, create a new version, create an ad specifically for that placement. So you create the ad and you target only that placement. And remember, simpler is better. Have a clear headline, straightforward image, concise and friendly messages, and follow the tips I gave you for that specific placement. And then see what happens. Run this tailored carousel where your targeting is carousel only. Let it run at $20, $50, $100 a day. Monitor how it performs compared to your standard ads, and you'll likely notice immediate improvements because you're getting much lower CPMs, you're getting better engagement, and potentially higher conversions. And once you optimize one placement, then work on the second placement, the third placement, and eventually you have optimized all 15. And then eventually you can just have someone do that full time for you. So as you experiment, take it step by step. There's no rush because you're already profitable as is. This is just sort of extra money that's being left on the table. So see each placement as an opportunity for growth. And eventually, if you really grow, you can have a VA, a virtual sort of creative / marketing person, just full time on one placement. That's sort of how you can really take things to the next level. But yeah, if you feel things are still a bit overwhelming, or you just have some questions, or you just need a helping hand, just send me a message, hit me up on Instagram. I reply to all my messages, or send me an email. I'd love to see how I can help out. So if you have any concerns, if you need help, or if you need someone to guide you through this process, send me a message. Or even if it's just a little question that you're confused about, send me a message because I'd love to help. But yeah, hopefully this video was valuable. Peace.